Hi guys, recently I watched this relay with a group of kids, small kids. I watched as one runner, he was running so fast. I mean, he was going and he was going and he was going and he was being cheered. He left everybody way behind. But when he handed over the baton, the child who took the baton ran right in the direction where he was coming from rather than to the finish line. I laughed so hard. But as I began to laugh, the thought sobered me up. And I said, oh my God. Guys, teamwork, they say, makes a dream works. But the team players and their roles are of greatest importance or significance. I am Iberica. Welcome and welcome back to Motivations and Memoirs. Thank you so much for your continued support. So this week, my thought to you is in the form of a question. Who is on your team? Now, the dictionary tells us that team is a group of players that are formed aside in a competitive game. And this is to achieve one goal. And that one goal is to win. So it means that if we are going to continue to be winners, to be, out there and achieving that goal, we have to think about some things. We have to think, guys, are we on the right team? Hello. Unless our team is a right match mutually, there is going to be a lot of losses for the team. So in other words, you have no team. Because if you get injured, no one is going to cover you. No one is going to protect you. No one is going to empathize with you. No one is going to feel your pain because you were never really a part of the team from the beginning. You were just there to make up numbers. So you will never make a lasting impact. You will never get an opportunity to be your true self and to shine. Do you know your teammates? Do you know their abilities, their strengths, their weaknesses? Do they know yours? Do you know if your teammate is a good starter? So you can just tell them, say, okay, this is the idea, and they will run with it. They can hand it over to the person who is the best middle person to take it from there and carry it on to the best anchor. Do you know if your teammate is injured or is just having, some emotional challenges? Maybe they need a back rub, a hug, or just some time out to go and recoup. A lot of things can happen, but importantly is, do you know? Do you have the right teammates? In your company, the right person is at the front desk greeting the customers. That one person who will just leave such a lasting impression on everybody who comes in. So even the man who came in to cuss out the company, when they get that reception, it's going to blow them out of the waters and they're going to begin to start thinking rationally. Bishop, pastors, church leaders, that person or those persons you have that are training the next generation, the future generation of children, are they socially developed? Do they understand how to keep their emotions in check? Are they spirit-led? Or they're just walking around still bound, needing deliverance? Because if that is the case, remember, they're just going to leak out all of their bad attitudes on the future generation. Finally, does your teammates understand their assignments? The only way, guys, the team can achieve the goal is if all teammates understand the direction that we're going. So they don't run after you work so hard to say, okay, I've done my part. Now you pick up and continue. Gone back, pack down everything, and it's all a mess. Run backwards instead of up to the finish line. As you watch this, think. Do you need to do a team change? You need to change your team? Or do you need to check your team Or is it that some persons need to be reshuffled or shuffled? Teamwork indeed does make the dream work, guys. But only when the correct team is in place, the correct team members. When the team is properly aligned with the right team people. And all members are in their correct place and positions. As you go this week, guys, think about these things. Who is on your team? Have yourselves a great week. It is a brand new one. And guys, walk good. Take care of yourselves. Think. Share this video with somebody and tell them to share with someone else. And if you have not yet subscribed to Motivations and Memoirs, remember to do so. And I will see you next week, God's willing. Who is on your team? Food for thought. God bless.